from Barrington and Riverside. These two teams come for the second ever PFA Cup final, and it kicks off now. There we go. The last game of the PFA Cup Season 2 has just kicked off. It's Barrington against Riverside, meeting in their second final in a row. For these two sides, Riverside attacking from the bottom of your screens with the possession at the moment to the top of your screens, while Barrington attacking from the top of your screens to the bottom in their iconic orange jersey, because we've seen quite a lot of it in the last season. As the cross comes in by Riverside, well held and met with by the defense, and then second close one there by Give, but marked by offside by the referee. It's an emotional game for both sides. The goalkeepers playing against their respective former clubs, and one of them making a very important save. Memizo playing for Riverside against his former side Barrington in this final, and the other way around, Itivelo for Barrington playing against Riverside. Both goalkeepers will be looking to stamp themselves on this one and not allow their former teammates get the better of them as Barrington advance in this attack. On the ball now is Busuki. Can they get a good shot there? Memizo showing why he's the Ballon d'Or winner, making that crucial save, but Itivelo has not been far from one of the heroics as well, being a multiple finalist and cup winner as well from last season. Can they get another chance on this one? Barrington to make themselves an important choice, and Memizo again makes an easy save. Barrington and Riverside are looking to be rivals in this one because they met. They were very crucially stopping themselves from getting a lot of trophies at the end of last season, and here they are, the first competition of the season, and they are meeting in another final, the second one in a row, the first for PFA clubs. As the referee blows for half-time. Not goals, not much goals to bring to you in that first half, but it has been a tense affair for these two sides. Looking at the stats, possession went to Riverside with 57% to 43 for Barrington. On the shot attempts and shots on target, it can go either way in terms of dominating. Barrington had 4 to Riverside 6, but both teams had 4 shots on targets each, with Barrington having the much more efficiency in that one. The only one corner for Riverside didn't prove to bring any goals, but it's a final and anything can light a spark to a huge explosion. Can any of these two teams capitalize on that in this crucial PFA Cup final? Second half starts right now. Usuke restarting the action in this second half. Well, finals can be a nervy affair. Both sides not willing to make any mistakes going into the game and in that first half, but no goals to bring to you. But anything can still change in the final, because it is for the glory, one of the most important and biggest games of the season, the PFA Cup final, and both teams are looking to get their hands on it, being just the second ever team to win it the first time in their history. Dethroning the North Falmouth Athletic. Madekman on the ball, finding Gibe, who's been very, very crucial to Riverside throughout this competition, but it seems he's been well marshaled very well by Barrington. On the ball now, it's finds Gimara. Can he get a nice outside the box shot? Itivelo showing his class again by making the save. Obviously, as it stands now, if the scoreline ends this way, Barrington looking to change it. Can they convert it finally? Memizo missed the final save. If the score remains level, we go straight to penalties. But one way or the other, somebody is leaving with the cup tonight. And a Hail Mary shot there just hits the post and goes out. Gibe on the chance. Can he use his danger? Almost gets his way past the defense. Itivelo with a wonderful save. And there's a counter attack by Barrington. Finds Busuki. There's another dangerous striker, but he defends, being as strong as ever. Madisuki on the chance. Can he get the cross in? Wonderful save again by Memizo. And some substitutions, trying to bring in some fresh legs in the closing stages of this one. Looking in the lineup, Stromara is the only player on the pitch right now that can stand a chance to win, as the only player to win back-to-back PFA Cup trophies, playing for Riverside in the moment. It'll be a wonderful historical event if he's able to achieve that. But for now, he has to focus on what is going on in the pitch, because the referee is looking at his watch. We are in injury time, and it seems with nothing to bring to you from the 90 minutes, the referee has blown for the end of regulation time. This final is going to penalties as we look at the end of proceedings for the stats at the end of this one. Possession again goes to Riverside, holding more of the ball, but in terms of the momentum, it has shifted towards Barrington in that second half. 12 shot attempts to 10 by Riverside, 9 shots on target to 5 by Riverside. Memizo is actually putting in a wonderful shift in this one with those 9 shots on target. Both teams now have 1 corner each, but still no goals to bring to you, and we are heading to a nerve-wracking penalty shootout to decide who wins this final. So stay tuned, it is far from over. Penalties can be a nerve-wracking affair as the first player steps up to take his first penalty of this one. And it's saved! A crucial one is a wonderful first step for Barrington. They did not Riverside the first one. Stepping up again for Barrington, and he's also saved as well. And Memizo showing his class there. It is a goalkeeper versus goalkeeper in this one. Can he get his goal? Showing! How did he save too? Itivelo and Memizo determined not to get beaten here. Stepping up next for Barrington is Madisuki, and he's saved as well. Proving well he's the best keeper to do it, and Itivelo is close behind. Ginsek scores his own, and the first goal has been scored his penalty. Riverside take the lead 1-0, and Memizo keep them ahead. Madisuki well done, he does the rest quickly, saves it, and it's still 1-0 to Riverside. A wonderful chance to pull ahead. Can Gibe do it? No, he cannot. Itivelo stops that one again. The Barrington player stepping up, is as tense as he can get. Can he get the equalizer? Modisco does so. Does the equalizer and brings Barrington back into this penalty shootout. Leo Miskas is on saved again by Itivelo. And now it's almost last chance saloon. If he scores this, Barrington will win the PFA Cup final. Leo Velo, and it's saved. Memizo keeping them in chance here. And it's last chance saloon for both sides. Miss, and it is almost over, and it is missed. Wonderful save by Itivelo. Memizo looking to keep Riverside in this one. Foyman shoots into a not velocity, but good save again by Memizo. These two goalkeepers are just going out at Madekmen. He saved as well. But the pressure is solely on Memizo. He needs to save all the ones he can save to keep them in this one, and he does so again. Another wonderful save. His goalkeeper against goalkeeper. Emi scores it, and it is a wonderful one. Is saved by Memizo, and Riverside are the season 2 PFA Cup champions. What a game! What a way to start off the season! And congratulations to Memizo and Riverside, showing just why he's the best goalkeeper to do it in the PFA. As he ends here in the PFA Arena for the last time in the PFA Cup for season 2. Barrington FC near Riverside near, but Riverside being 2-1 on penalties. Congratulations to the Eagles. Wow, the PFA Cup final delivered a dramatic night of football at the PFA Arena in NAPOCA as Barrington FC and Riverside AFC battled for glory in front of a packed stadium. After 90 minutes of intense competition, neither side could find the breakthrough, forcing the final to be decided from the penalty spot. And after a 10 shootout, Riverside AFC made history. The match began with both teams showing exactly why they reached the final. Barrington looked dangerous going forward, creating several opportunities throughout the match, while Riverside showed their composure and defensive discipline under pressure. But despite the chances, neither attack could find the winning goal. The final whistle sent the match into penalties. The shootout became a battle of nerves, with goalkeeper against goalkeeper making save after save, and with every kick carrying the weight of a season worth of dreams. And then came the decisive moment, with Riverside needing one final save to secure the trophy. Goalkeeper Memizor stepped up. The Ballon d'Or winner produced a championship moment, saving the final penalty from Schleswig, his former teammate, to seal victory against his old side. A storybook ending. Looking at the stats in this one, Riverside had slightly more possession with 52% compared to Barrington's 48%, while Barrington actually created more shooting opportunities with 12 shots compared to Riverside's 10. Barrington also registered more shots on target, finishing with 9 compared to Riverside's 5, showing the pressure they applied, especially in that second half. But Riverside AFC are now PFA Cup champions for the first time in club history, and they become the first team to win 2 major PFA finals in consecutive seasons, because just last season they won the PFA Super Cup, beating Barrington again. While for Barrington, it's another heartbreaking final defeat after finishing runners-up in that last season's Super Cup. They once again leave with silver medals in the PFA Arena, but their journey to another final proved that they remain one of the strongest teams in PFA history. But now the gold star belongs to Riverside, and the celebrations has truly begun, both in NAPOCA and all the way in Riverside City. So make sure to have a good and wonderful celebration, Riverside fans, because the action over here is finished, but not for the PFA, because the next video will be the PFA Cup Season 2 award ceremony, where we celebrate the best players and the moments from this unforgettable tournament. And after that, we have the special PSA documentary on one of the teams that has defined definitely Season 1. So be sure to watch this video, like, share and subscribe, as well as the last video for the bronze match too if you missed it. And don't forget to subscribe, especially as we continue pushing towards our next milestone of 70 subscribers. There's a lot more football to be played and you don't want to miss it. Thank you guys ever for watching from the start of the first match to this one, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.